All right, Skeeter. Yeah, you got your little spot. Look. Oh, good girl. You're a very, very good girl. Yes, you are. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Midday Q&A Monday Mail Call Edition. That's right. I'm your host, the Duckman. And this is Skeeter the Duck. And we're bringing to you another exciting Mail Call Monday. And we've got a bunch of packages here today to bust on open. And I can't wait to see what we've got. First things first, this is my side vent window. We're going to get that out of the way. I'm actually doing a little work with that. I've been working inside on stuff because, well, the threat of rain has been a real thing. And, well, it's nice and air conditioned in here because it's just been hotter than hell outside. So I've been working a little bit on that kind of stuff. But today we've got packages 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And I think I know what's in maybe 1 or 2 of them because somebody tipped me off to it. They actually were shipped to me by accident because when he used his Amazon, he chose my name instead. And it came to my address. He told me to keep them. I don't know if it's anything that I would use. If not, we'll re-gift it. And I think I know somebody that might be interested in what we got. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and start busting things open. As always, you guys, when you watch my videos, like, comment, subscribe, pluck that dingle belly. That way you get updates every time I upload a video. And don't forget to check out Skeeter the Duck's channel. Yes, that's right. Duckshit.net for all of our different social media links. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's bust open. How about this one? You want to see what's in this one? This one is from Yan Peter 3. Zhejiang Sheng Ring Bo Shi Zhang Hang Di Dao Gao Wang Ya Jia 208. And that's actually what it says. So apparently it's from China. It was shipped to me. Let's see what we got. What? Maybe it's for you. I don't know, but somebody, whoever it was that handled the package sometime between China and here, has some pretty heavy perfume on because the outside of the package smells like it. Not the inside, though, just the outer wrapping. Let's get rid of that because I don't like perfume at all. It's bothering me. Okay, what are we getting here, Skeeter? Look at that. We got plastic. And more plastic. And it's a Cobra. Which actually says Cobla. That's probably a little bit of English for you. Cobla. I wonder if that's just a typo or if that's really what they call it, a Cobla. You know, look out, we got Cobra. Anyway. Okay, it is a fishing reel. And this is what we expected based on what was shipped improperly. It went to the wrong address. This is kind of cool. This is kind of cool, Skeeter. This is something we don't do, is we don't fish. But we could. We could go fishing. You want to go fishing, Skeeter? Really lightweight. It's got a lot of plastic parts on it, but it's also got a lot of what appears to be machined aluminum parts. Now, those aren't cast. No, well, yeah, it's cast. Never mind. It looked machined to me, but the details on it are kind of high. Not a bad product. I guess it'll probably get the job done, but I guess you see how long you can use it before you break the handle off the thing. See, Skeeter? Look. I'm actually holding it upside down, because it's meant to be righty. Yeah. Although it does look like it is reversible. Yeah, it is. You could pull the knobs off and switch it around to the other side. Well, anyway, that's kind of cool. See? Want it? You don't want it. You don't want it. And then we've got stickers, too. How does this thing collapse? I'm going to fold this back down. A boomer calling us in the other room. That's all we hear. Yeah, isn't that right? My Cobla 40. How about that? Cobla. That really, really makes me laugh. All right, let me pull up the name of who it was that sent that because I don't remember who it was in the email. There's probably more than one thing from him here. We're expecting that. And I actually have something else that just arrived today over in my mailbox too. But again, Mail Call Monday, we cut them off. Whatever mail that comes in during the week, we open it up on Friday, get the video recorded sometime through the weekend, and then of course it gets released on Monday. I'm a little bit late once again getting this one together. That's just the way life goes. I've been quite busy lately, huh, Skeeter? Yeah, we've been busy. Anyway, let's pull up the information of who that came from. Okay, we're back, and you might notice my shirt color changed, and the reason for that is because it actually comes from Dave Keller. When I looked up the email to find out who it was, because I couldn't remember, I'm sorry, Dave, really I couldn't. Dave is actually the one that sent me these shirts a week ago, and he didn't manage to get a little tag into the package to say that they were from him, so we didn't know who they were from. We thanked him, of course, but just didn't know. Anyway, these fishing bits are from him, and that's what happened with that. He told me re-gift them if I want, so we might just do that. We'll see. Or maybe we'll go fishing. That's the only thing we don't have is a fishing pole. Right, Skeeter? You want to go fishing? All right, let's see what else we got here. We got another one from Amazon. This one is, what is it? Suffocation warning. No, not that. Some kind of lube. Hygiene for groin area. Oh yeah, it's lube. It's ball lube. In fact, it's called Fresh Balls. Wonder if this is something I would like the perfumes in. I don't know. I'm weird about perfumed stuff, and I'm smelling a little something on the outside of this, so I don't know if I can use it, but it sure will look nice sitting on my desk. It's a shame I don't still have an office anymore. I would leave this out on my desk so, you know, the occasional wandering customer will come in and find it. But I didn't see a note in there, but if I had to guess, is there a note in there? Hang on, we got one? No. If I had to guess who this was from, I might be wrong, I might be right. I'll bet it's from Matt Pinniger, because Matt Pinniger has given me more care for my balls than anybody else ever has. So chances are this is from he and his wife, and thank you guys, really, I appreciate it. That's funny. My dad collects products that have weird names also. He has a whole shelf full of these things in the kitchen. And even giving something like that to him would be funny. I don't think he'd ever use it either, but he would just, you know, set it up with everything else. I got him some cans of Pussy soda last year for his birthday and gave that to him too, and he put those on the shelf with the rest of them. So, want some ball lube? Yeah. All right, we got one more from Amazon. No, it's not from, no, well, it's an Amazon package. I wonder if it actually is from Amazon. The return address is to Myzik. I don't know who Myzik is. He spells it kind of weird. Hey? M-Y-S-A-C-K. Myzik. Let's find out who this Myzik person is. Okay, what we got in here? Oh, no. We got a gift note. We got a gift note. Hey, hashtag MFDM. Thank you for posting quality content on your YouTube channels. Your floor pan install videos have helped me when I replaced the floor pans on my 1968 Beetle. Hopefully this gift can help you relieve stress from your work service calls. Alex. Thank you so much, Alex. I would bet that my sack isn't you. No. It's a gift that, this is like weird and funny all at the same time. It's called a Smack-a-Sack. And I don't know if it's a punching bag or do you put your hand in it? Oh, it's stress relief balls. Yeah, the little ones that you're supposed to squeeze and yeah, okay, that makes sense. Stress relief sack, 2 free stress balls included. Smack your sack till you smile. I don't know, I'm not one of those guys that likes to have my sack pulverized, but hey, look at this. We got fresh balls and smack a sack. I guess I can whip out my Cobra all at the same time. Right, Skeeter? You want Daddy's sack? Yeah, I usually use Daddy's sack as a pillow. That's something about her. Whenever we take an afternoon nap, she has a tendency to get down somewhere either on my lap, somewhere one of my legs, or she'll just lay down between my legs and use my junk as a pillow. And she's comfortable, I don't know. Once in a while, though, she tries to climb up. And even though she only weighs about 2 pounds, those big paddled feet going like this on your sack is not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. So very often she gets shoved off. Get off of there! And of course, she's totally clueless. She has no idea what she's done. That's it. Yeah, poor little girl. You're getting so old. Little girl, 17 years old. And she's got her own YouTube channel, too. Got her own Facebook and YouTube channel. You can find it at facebook.com/SkeeterTheDuck or youtube.com/SkeeterTheDuck. You can find both of those links, of course, up on duckshit.net. And as always, if you're watching my videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Pluck that dingle belly, that way you get updates every time I upload a new video. Now stay tuned because I'll be having a little car cruising video. I won't be going to get my mail in that video. Rather, instead, I'm going to take a drive in the opposite end of town to stop at a tool shop because I need some clamps to hold together my windows. So I have to make this frame work for my pop-out. So anyway, I'll be doing that in a separate video over on DuckmanCycles and VW Garage. So make sure you check that out. But yeah, I've got to make this frame fit this template. And then I have to make sure the template's even the right size before I do that at all. But that's where I'm at. There you go. Thanks you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. See you next time. Alright, well normally after my mail call video, or in my case, before I do the mail call video, I like to record a video of me actually going to my mailbox to see what's up and pick up my packages here, but this time around, I'm headed a different direction. When I went and picked up the mail this week, I was actually just out and about, so I didn't have my camera with, so I didn't make a video of that, but I do have to run over to Harbor Freight to grab some clamps. And the reason for that is because I'm starting to work on my pop-out windows. And the frames that go around them require a lot of bending around the new pieces of glass, or in this case it's just some plexi that I'm using as a template, to get those frames sorted and fit to shape. I was quite surprised when I disassembled one of the windows yesterday. That's my work phone going off. When I disassembled one of the windows yesterday, that the frames are very easy to bend. I was quite amazed at just how flexible they are, and I guess they kind of need to be because, you know, they make some 90-degree turns and they don't ripple. So I don't know what the hell they're made from, but they are incredibly soft. But after you bend them back and forth a couple times, just like my stainless steel brake lines, they do work harden, and they become even harder to bend. So I have one shot at this to get it right. After that, I understand you can heat it, you can still bend it, but I don't know that I want to get into that. Not knowing exactly what kind of metal it's made from and just how soft it is. Yeah, I don't know what temperature I can heat it to without, you know, really messing it up. So we'll see if I get to that point. I don't know, maybe I won't. But the Harbor Freight's not all too far from here. It's a completely opposite end of town than my mailbox is, so you're going to see some stuff right here in this video that you wouldn't ordinarily see. And since I take a lot of shortcuts going this route too, I stay off the beaten path and avoid a ton of the traffic lights, and it saves me something like 20 minutes getting across town. Alright, over here is D&D Cycles. It's Monday, so D&D Cycles happens to be closed. And you can hear all the restaurant cash drawers slamming around in the back of this vehicle here. Usually I stand them vertically and lean them against something so they don't slide around, but when they're laying flat, have a tendency to move, and the one of them is on top of the pile right now, laying flat, so I will address that when I stop. But anyway, I've got to work on my pop-out windows, and I didn't want to do that yet. I wanted to get the rest of the car done so I could send it off to Earl, but unfortunately I have to prove to people, this is just, yeah, it's driving me nuts. It's one of those things I just have to have closure for, so this way people stop annoying me about it. But they keep telling me that the electric mechanisms that I installed, which open the pop-up windows, are going to cause the windows to go up and down and all kinds of ziggy-zaggy stuff, and that's not how they work. They're double jointed. One of the joints is a ball joint, which allows the thing to follow the path of the hinge. So the hinges determine whether or not the window is going to go up and down, and if I don't set the hinges to do such a thing, then they're not going to do that. The motor's mechanism, the knuckles that are on it, are designed literally just to push in and out and follow the track of that piece of glass. On the Caravan, they don't go up and down, so why would the laws of physics completely change when I move the pop-out window motor from a Dodge Caravan to a Volkswagen? You tell me why. It's exactly the same principles. Everything is still going to operate the same way. Why is it going to work differently? I can't understand that. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. And a lot of the things that people have been telling me, and I mean, they're driving me nuts about it now. Now I've actually got people posting videos discussing where I've messed up at, and now I have to prove people that I'm right. So yeah, sometimes it's a fun thing, but when you hear it too much, it does beat down on you a little bit, I have to admit. But that's all right. It just motivates me to get things finished more quickly and prove that my design is going to work. You know, I've already worked this out. And I'm not the first one to do this. Once again, this has been done by other people, and if you do a little search on YouTube for Volkswagen motorized pop-outs, you'll find at least one other video. There might be more, but you'll find at least one. And the guy did something very, very similar to what I did, except he used, I believe, Nissan motors. There are some other ones that you'll find too. I don't know if you see them all up on YouTube, but if you do a Google search for them, you can dig them up and find them. But they don't have any problems with them going up and down, and they were using either the same motors or ones just like it from a different manufacturer. So yeah, I think it's going to work just fine. I really do. We're off to Harbor Freight right now to get some large clamps, because what I'm going to try to do is clamp that frame into place as I bend it around that window, because it's going to be a little tricky. It's going to be a little bit tricky. You just need that extra set of hands in order to make everything form properly. So I'm going to start clamping it together as I bend things into to shape, and we'll see how that all works out. I'm a little concerned about the 90-degree corner, well, it's actually greater than 90-degree corner. It's probably like a 120-degree corner on the upper corner of the pop-out window, because of course I went with the slanted door pillars. Having slanted all that stuff, I've changed the geometry of it, so I do have to bend that frame a little more than the Volkswagen ever did. Now, I don't think that's going to be a real problem, but it might buckle or warp a little bit. We'll see. I'm a little concerned, but not too concerned, if you understand where I'm coming from. In addition to that, the lower corner, or the former corner for the upper corner, also needs to probably get cut off, because the window, of course, is smaller than the frame used to be. So I'm thinking that that 90-degree corner, which I thought I was going to have to straighten, I may not have to do anything with at all. I might just be able to just cut it clean off, and that would save the day, because straightening out a 90-degree corner and trying to make that ever, you know, properly straight again is very hard to do. Very hard to do, especially if the metal has work hardened. It's just, yeah, it's I'm glad I don't have to do it. I was going to drive to the other Harbor Freight on the other side of town. Yeah, that's right. We have 2 Harbor Freights here in town now. It's kind of a surprise. This one is the closer one to home. The other one is on a further part of town where there's just a lot more traffic and it's a lot harder to get to. But I had a service call this morning. They woke me up this morning with it. Well, they were going to wake me up with it, but I didn't wake up because the phone didn't dingle, dingle, dingle like it always does when I get an email. Rather, it didn't go off at all. And when I sat down at my computer some hours later and looked at my email, you know, there it was. There's an email message that had a job call for me that needs to be done by 3 o'clock. And it was about 9:30 at that time, so I had plenty of time to do it. And they hadn't harassed me yet. Usually after the first 15-20 minutes with no answer, they start to bug me. Second request, you gonna make it to the job or not? Third request, are you home? Fourth request, what's the matter with this guy? And they start sending it off to, you know, their management, trying to figure out how to get in contact with me, which I don't know why they don't figure out the fact that I have a phone number. And if for some reason that phone is dead or can't be reached or out of service, they have my personal phone number too, so they can always reach me another way. But do you think they ever actually try to use that method? Nope. They immediately go for the panic button. Everybody in the office freaks out and they try to get me in trouble, and it's just, yeah, it's always something really, really ridiculous. All because people can't figure things out. Just like dealing with the hinges, you know, people can't figure that out. It's all right, I got it figured out. And that's all that really matters, is that I got it figured out. I got it under control. I've got it figured out. And that cop is shooting around in traffic here. You might have seen him in my rearview mirror, because I think this camera is looking in the rear view also. But he was darting around behind me trying to get ahead of traffic. Not no lights on or anything, you know, no sirens, nothing exciting, but he is darting around like a maniac. And this guy in the blue truck here is driving very lazy-like, all lackadaisical. Maybe stoned. I think it was Chong who said, you don't have to worry about people that get high while driving. He says, they're no danger to you. They only drive 5 miles an hour. Well, maybe that's what's going on here. Anyway, Harbor Freight's right over here on the left. Please, as always, like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Please check out duckshit.net for all of my different social media links, and I've got tons of them. I also have several YouTube channels, so if you want to follow one of my projects, you probably want to follow multiple channels, because I build the projects on DuckmanCycles, and then I use them over on VV2DuckVV, which is more of my personal life, which is why I open up mail call and stuff over here versus on the other channel. And of course, sometimes Skeeter gets involved in things, and you'll see her in the mail call video. Well, you probably did if you watched the beginning of this video already. You know what Skeeter was up to. Fuck you guys, I drive against the arrows. That's it. Look at this guy. And oh, I thought he was going to come right through. I'm going to just sneak right in here. Alright, thanks for watching, you guys. Hey, hashtag MFDM, motherfucking Duckman.